Last week I talked about the rules and gadgets of charging. I know. I'm not big on rules and I really never tell you what to do. Until now. Okay, listen up. Last week's rule was as easy as ABC, and so is this week's. This one is ABP. Always be printing. What does that mean? Let me explain. I run around with this, or this all of the time taking pictures. And I have a confession to make, guys. Every time I press that shutter button, it means that I've seen something a little different than normal. And I want to capture it, study it, or maybe just use it for decoration. And here comes the confession part. So many of those images that I think are so unique and special, I never actually look at them later on. It seems terrible, almost tragic. Now, I enjoy the process of capturing images, so it never feels like work, but it's time for me to step up my game and find ways to enjoy these photos. In the past, I've talked about this and this. Each make great prints, and I love them very much. But when it comes to making prints, I feel like I'm spending a lot of time when I really want to be out creating. This is the Selphy CP910. This is a compact die sub 4x6 printer with one very important trick up its sleeve. It works wirelessly. That means that I can go from this to this with the least amount of effort possible. Why? There's a time and a place to tweak images, pick exactly the right paper and size, and make 2 or 3 drafts until I think I have it perfect. And then there's a time for me to take a dozen images, send them to the printer, and pass them around to family and friends. No doubt I enjoy sharing images electronically, but there's nothing like having this paper in your hands and, holding it up to the light and taking yourself away to the time and place that the image was captured. Also, when it comes to sharing images, I'd rather hand you a stack of these than my beloved phone. Is it just me, or have you handed someone your phone to show them a picture and said, don't swipe through any of the other photos on there, okay? Everybody has a special kind of story, and some of those stories, they aren't for everyone. Another thing I do, since I have family all over, is keep these envelopes right next to the printer. I can print a bunch of recent photos, slide them in here, and send them out to a beloved friend or relative. Hey, there's Facebook and other sharing services, and you can call me old-fashioned, but I love putting a dozen photos in an envelope and then just sending them out. The most important thing to me is time. I come home, open the app, tag the images. I can even choose if I want to add a border. Then I press print and they're flying out of the printer like this. My question for you is, have you gone completely digital, no prints or maybe only occasional prints? Or are you like me and a photo isn't really super duper real until I'm holding it in my hand and maybe finding a place to put it where other people and myself can enjoy them?